Shut up and three bit more popcorn. Shut up and three bit more popcorn.
Waka waka guys, what is up? Hopefully y'all heard the intro music. If not, I'm gonna put that shit in later. Back at it again. No intro, no outro, straight meat and potatoes with a special guest. No, it's not Sean. I'd sold him to kick his ass back to the comic book shop. I'm joined by a special guest, Mr. YankeBilly, aka the Hitman. What is up, brother?
Howdy do.
How did you do? All right, how do you do?
I don't do.
Oh hell.
That's the problem. I don't do.
Excuse me.
Apparently you're doing now.
I know. I should have muted myself. But if you know this show by now, I don't.
Very unprofessional, Joe.
I am not professional. I shoot from the hip. Yada yada yada. I was gonna say something else, but I already said waka waka. Anyways,
Yes.
What are we doing today, my friend? I asked you on.
Would be very impressed.
Now, this whole past month of October, I dove into a full month
Bunch
of
shitty
release horror movies. Yes, because if you know my catalog, I haven't been doing a lot of scary movies. Man, I'm about to mute myself real quick. Hang on. All right. Hawk the loogie. It's gone. For the whole month of October, putting out horror movies. And if you listen to me from the beginning, you know that 2 years ago for the month of October, I did a Halloween episode, mainly the Halloween franchise. My plan was to do this movie, which we're going to talk about, 2002's Halloween Resurrection. It turned into, let's talk about all the Halloween movies and the timelines. Because at the time, the 2018.
Just remember, erection is in resurrection. Just remember that.
You went there, didn't you? God, it didn't even take you 20 minutes. It didn't even take you 20 seconds. How long have we been recording?
Yeah, a little while.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get into 2002's Halloween Resurrection. Now, this timeline is Halloween 1, 2, H2O, and this film. This is a timeline. Did you hear the episode that I'm talking about? The episode 8, season 1?
No.
You see, that's why he's a special guest.
Yeah, I'm very special.
Short but special, huh?
Hell no, I didn't fit on it.
I'm just fucking.
I was the kid rocking in the corner with a dunce cap.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it was bad.
You weren't like Seth Rogen and Zach and Murray. That's me up there in the picture. He's all stoned.
Yeah, no.
Up in the stands.
Nope. No stones for me. I was naturally stupid.
Oh hell. Aren't we all?
I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm kidding. No, I'm not. No, I don't know.
So let's get into it, man. Like you said, you had some notes. I'm shooting from the hip from memory. A friend of mine on Twitter said he couldn't even get past the first 30 minutes of the film.
That's how it was originally for me, because I remember when this came out, and we're talking a long time ago.
2002.
Like, yeah.
Going on 20 years.
Yeah. And I saw this movie in the theaters. There was other things I could have done with my time. Granted, I didn't pay because, as you know, I used to be an usher.
At this time too?
Well, I wasn't an usher because I was managing a retail store, but had friends that still worked there. So we
got the hook up?
Came in right through the back door.
Hell yeah.
Right into row 17.
No, that's not they didn't give you the special buttered popcorn, did they?
Fuck no.
I was about to say you done knock somebody out.
Yeah, no, I didn't get it. Well, I buttered somebody else's popcorn, but
hey yo,
yeah,
you got a pocket knife and you cut a hole at the bottom.
No, I didn't need to. Really didn't need to. But I was entertained. The only time I really looked at the film is when the nudity came on. So I
Don't
remember.
we all? Don't we
Well,
all?
yeah, of course. Who doesn't love a coked up Katie Sackhoff with a bra? You know what
For
I'm saying?
real.
But first, all right, at least the first 20 minutes I enjoyed.
Now,
After Lori dies, that's
Yeah.
when I'm like, fuck this shit.
that's how I felt. That's how I felt when I first saw it, because
I'm like, I'm gonna do other stuff.
now, do you think that really fucked? I mean, that's probably the main reason why people don't like this movie, is because they kill her off. She has been
Well,
the
I'm sure
staple.
they had their reasons because they were supposed
yeah.
to make another movie. They were supposed to make another movie out of that.
Yeah.
Okay, but they wound up not doing it, I believe. A lot of the emphasis was in the Halloween before that, H2O. So this was supposed to be the Halloween Kills, but of course, that version for that trilogy. The excuse was what? She had to die within 20 minutes due to she had other movies she had to fucking make.
Now, is that the reason for filming? Because they made it seem like she was.
I've heard.
They made it seem like she was going to be in the movie to the very end with the trailer release. Now, I think I did something.
Well, of course, if they show you her being killed off, and nobody's gonna friggin' watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, oh, it's the bait.
All right, the trailer was as misleading as many Saints of fucking Newark. That trash bag of a friggin' movie.
You gonna bring it back?
Yes, I am. That's how bad that Halloween trailer was.
Is that video still up on your Twitch or no?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, because they're supposed to stay up for 30 days, and sometimes like mine will just come.
I think it's there. If you want, I can probably try to record it.
No, oh yeah, if anything, but now just trying to direct the audience to your Twitch channel to check out. We reviewed it. We reviewed.
You and I tore that movie a new ass because it was absolutely friggin' terrible. It does the Sopranos or it does the mob genre no justice at all.
Well, go ahead and plug your Twitch channel so they can go check it out. Of course, I'm gonna put it in the description of this episode.
I don't even do it. Honestly, I'd say don't even
bother.
Yeah.
Unless you want to see our faces.
Which you don't. Who cares? I'm a fat guy. He's a skinny Mexican.
You know what? I'm actually a fat Mexican, but I lost a lot of weight because I work in the fields.
You're oh my God.
I would, dude, honestly.
You're thinner than I am.
10 years ago, I was at least 300 pounds. Sleeping on my brother's couch. Yeah.
All right. So we're almost not that far off.
I feel your pain. I feel the big man struggle. Believe me.
Well, yeah. Well, if I lose a bunch more weight, I'll still be a strong son of a bitch because I have to carry around my weight now. But anyway, yeah, that movie did the mob genre no justice, and that trailer. But we're here to talk about.
So they kill, yeah. So they killed Laurie Strode, and then they introduced Buster.
Wait. Hold on. I gotta talk on how shit happened, okay? Because don't forget, you got Laurie Strode, who is there in that fucking asylum for God knows how long.
Probably 3 years.
Why didn't she try to fucking escape all that time? Instead, she's upstairs trying to build the fucking game Mousetrap for Michael Myers.
Did she have access to the maintenance crews, tools and shit to do that? Because who the fuck is going to put a crane? I mean, obviously, they're going to have a crane up there for what? Materials?
I'm assuming she did by how it was set up, but they don't tell you any of that. It's all left up in the fucking air. But yeah, she could have put forth all that energy just trying to get out. No, she has to get revenge on her fucking brother. Okay, and then what happens? They both go to the roof like a bunch of friggin' idiots instead of her running away. And
well, see, she has that trap where she leads him to basically the rope trick. I go, whoa.
Yeah.
And before she could
Stupid.
even kill him, she decides to make sure it's him because last time she killed the freaking paramedic.
Exactly.
And so
Exactly.
that
And then it
that was the
backfires on her.
yeah.
And then what happens? They wind up both getting tangled like Tom and fucking Jerry. They go over the ledge. And then what? She tries to French fucking kiss him. And then he stabs her in the back. Stabbed her in the back, fucking worse than my divorce proceedings. Yeah.
God damn. You are hot tonight, Jack.
Nah, I'm only a little bit warm from the chocolate white Russian I had.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had that extra
Yeah, I'm gonna plug
peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter chocolate milk.
Prairie Farms peanut butter flavored chocolate milk.
Pay me, Prairie Farms.
Yes, Prairie Farms. I drink your dairy. It's one of the only ways I could poop. I love your chocolate milk.
Not the sponsorship I was looking for. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, listen.
Hey, we all poop. I'm with you.
That's
I
right.
can't drink no milk without going boom boom.
That's right. Just like that children's book. We all poop. Everybody poops. It's different shapes, lengths, sizes, textures.
It's like that Charmin bear. My hiney's clean. I'm not touching those underwear.
How the fuck would a bear wear underwear anyway?
I don't know. They were talking about this morning on the very widely syndicated, very awesome Billy Madison show. I was gonna say something else. I was gonna say it's all over the place. San Antonio, you're on the East Coast, on the West Coast. Check them out, guys, if you don't already.
The
but yeah,
the podcast, not the movie with Sandler.
check out both. And it's an actual radio station, morning show. They get up at like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, more likely, and go to the studio. But so okay.
So yeah,
I didn't want to just scrub off that Lori died and get into the stuff. I wanted to set up.
Well, that's why I was trying to refresh you to set up that she tries to French kiss him. He stabs her. She plunges to her death.
What is up
And
with
then they
serial
go-
killers wanting to get their rocks off with incest?
Well, Lori wasn't the serial killer. She kissed him.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going. I forgot. I was basically going.
Why the hell would she want to kiss him?
Thanks for the memories. Maybe he uses Listerine mouthwash. Well, she's been locked up for forever. She probably hasn't seen a man, and who knows how long.
She's seen men, fucking mail orderlies, maintenance guys.
No, you know, well, they ain't fucking her.
But how do you know? Maybe that's how she got access to the fucking shit to go on the roof.
Damn. Should they make a movie?
She probably
or miniseries
Twister with the bald brazo.
Should they make a miniseries for HBO Max that goes into how Lori spent her 3 years in the insane asylum, knocking boots and making mousetraps? And you see how fucked up that door was? That door was basically made out of fucking styrofoam. She could have easily escaped through there.
Yeah, that styrofoam door was easily shown.
He busted that motherfucker like
how terrible of a looking door that was, that he came crashing through like a fucking retarded Kool-Aid man. Just look at the way he came through with his arms flailing and everything.
He didn't even say, "Oh yeah." You gotta say, "Oh yeah," when you bust through a wall.
Dude, it was like a fat drunk baby with bad balance crashing through that door.
All right. Well, this episode is going to be 2 hours long if we go into each detail of each scene. So let's get to where I'm going from here.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes.
Which should have never been in the movie in the first place, but only because he was
one of the most talented rappers.
Time, and his record label wanted to push him for several reasons that I won't go into. So Busta Rhymes, yeah.
You done?
Or as he's known, Freddie in the movie.
Why is his name Freddie?
I have no idea. Well,
let's spend another 20 minutes talking about why his name is Freddie.
I could care less why he's called Freddie.
So Buster Rhymes is the rundown, basically trying to be Mark fucking Zuckerberg, being an internet bazillionaire because, oh hey, we're gonna do this live. Okay, it's 2002. What reality shows are out there at this time? We got Big Brother, Survivor, of course, was in 2000. What else is out there? Amazing Race? No.
No.
But
All right, but
basically,
you're
it's an
talking
internet. It's basically an internet reality show.
right.
Where
But you're
they-
talking about a time where there started to become not just a reality boom, but a technology boom.
Yeah.
Webcams were hot at that time. I
Imagine if
remember,
OnlyFans or something like that was going on around, how grainy and how shitty that would be.
right? But
This would be making bank.
well, that's when a lot of webcam chat became popular. You know, that was camster bait before camster bait ever existed. There was many different webcam chat sites that one could go to.
Well, I still had dial-up at this time, so loading up even just Playboy channel
That's
was
all right.
fucking-
I only
was
had
a
like
pain in the ass.
20 megabyte a second from AOL Time Warner Cable.
Oh, we had some shitty ass knockoff gas station version in my small town. It was like, oh, something net, awesome net, some random fucking company.
Well, at least you had it.
Yeah.
But it was like you said, very grainy, nasty, choppy. Nipples look very pixelated. You couldn't even see shit. You had to stand like 40 feet back from your fucking monitor.
You had to get rechilled by 3 times just by the time it finished loading.
Yes, it was very
Better off taking the JCPenney catalog to the restroom and calling it a day.
Fuck yeah.
So Buster Rhymes and Tyra Banks, who I haven't seen her lately, but she's always been a smoke. She was like a model, and then she did
My
some movie.
God, Tyra Banks, fucking gorgeous, great rack, great smile. But why was she in the fucking movie?
She had, was it blue? She ain't got blue eyes. It's green eyes, doesn't it? Like she has.
I don't look at her eyes when I look at Tyra Banks. Sorry. I know that sounds chauvinistic, but yeah, I don't look at Tyra's eyes. I look at Tyra's banks because those tits are money.
Banks. Tyra's booty banks. Who else was in this movie? You mentioned Katie Sackhoff. Now
that's right. Katie Oked Sackhoff.
She's been in a lot of stuff since then.
She did that smile. That was her first movie appearance.
Oh, it was, because I know I've seen her in
Very high
Longmire. If you like Yellowstone, you'd like Longmire. Longmire is a pretty awesome show.
Yeah.
So she was in Riddick, 2013's Riddick.
And that Dexter kid at that time was in other movies, other like teen-oriented movies, young adult movies. Not like
you talking about the kid that was watching at the party?
No, not all right, not Dexter, the other one. The other white kid. I forgot who the fuck he was.
The other one. There's nothing about white kids in this motherfucking movie. Even have white kids playing black characters.
Well, yeah, that's right. Because the black guy was like the second one. No, yeah.
No, the black guy. Yeah, he was.
He was the third one to go. Yeah. But.
So anyhow, so where were we at? Okay, so the character.
I don't know. This kid was in a lot of TV and commercials, but he was actually in movies. He was actually the second kill, because the first one was that staff.
You mean the guy that died in the mirror in the bathroom? That dude was he was an American Pie Rookie of the Year, one of my favorite movies.
That's it.
Now the kid I was talking about, the one that's like at the party dressed up at the costume party. He was
Dexter. That's the internet doof.
Yeah, but he was in a bunch of Disney Channel movies. My chick was watching them the other day. Luck of the Irish, and then I think Smart House. And I believe he was in the third Final Destination, the one with the roller coaster. Okay. I can't think of his name because I don't have my browser up right now. But yeah, I mean, obviously some not A-list celebrities, but some people with familiar faces, not just some random.
Right.
Like the main chick, Sarah. The main chick, I don't think she's been in anything since. She may have, I don't know.
I don't care. But many of them. No, she didn't show them. But
that's why she died at the end. Michael Myers is a perv.
Oh,
There was a picture.
It seemed to me that this movie tried to capitalize off of the teen movie genre shit by getting a lot of those characters and doing what they did with a webcam style theme. And
yeah, I mean, it's all the obvious.
Trying to also copy the Blair Witch phenomenon at that time.
I still can't watch it without getting a headache.
I
mean, I say that, but really, I'm a little bitch.
I never cared for Blair Witch. To me, it was stupid.
The porno's kind of queer. I mean, pretty cool. Anyways, so Busta Rhymes and Tara Banks are hiding in the garage. Nobody knows Michael returned. For some fucking reason, Michael
decided. I'm surprised they didn't bang.
Right? I mean, he does try to, doesn't he? They're drinking wine or some shit.
Yeah, but he doesn't try to get real romantic with her.
That is true. What's the matter, Busta?
It's a shame. He'd rather watch fucking kung fu movies than try to mac on Tyra Banks.
Well, he used that skill set to combat Mr. Michael Myers at the end of the movie. You don't remember that whole karate scene?
Yeah, with him going,
motherfucker.
Yeah. Whoa. That's what do they call that? Cultural appropriation. He was mocking Bruce Lee or trying to imitate him by going whoa with the kick. Yeah. That was terrible, Freddie.
I think I'm gonna still call him Buster because calling him Freddy for some reason it's gonna make me think of freaking Friday or
all right,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
It's Kung Fu Buster.
Kung Fu. And see, since then he shaved his head and got a little chunkier. But I think it's muscle mass, but who knows?
Kung Fu grip. Yeah, you could definitely tell he's on TRT. He's been like that since
I love that show.
Since the Arab Money video or HRT.
Oh, not TLC or TLR?
No. Testosterone.
With Carson Daly? Oh,
you can tell. A lot of people around our age or his age are. So,
are you on that shit too?
That's a discussion for another time.
God damn, no wonder you were so mad at the beginning. You're gonna choke me through the computer screen.
No, that's normally how I am. But TRT doesn't give roid rage. It absolutely does not.
And I was just fucking around, but that's like that testosterone rejuvenation therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See,
there's some people that need it. Some people that I need it, obviously, because I got a lot going on. But I don't take the full dosage because I'm not going to take it and not be able to utilize its full benefits. Within maybe 2 days, I felt the effects. I felt a lot better. I was more alert, awake, felt normal like a guy. Without it, it was just fucking humdrum. But yeah, no, you could tell.
Kind of like zombied out.
That's exactly it. And pain lessened the drop too, because when your T levels are very low, it starts a bad chain reaction. But like I said, that's a discussion for another time,
for another podcast. Because we out here, we talking about the spookiest of the spooky, Michael Myers. Now, before we get a little further,
very, very spooky. A guy gets into a battle with fucking Paprika thrown by the guy. Oh yeah, great.
No,
Michael.
the other gentleman you were talking about, Save the Last Dance. I can't remember how he died, but he was one of the between the
That's
three.
The black guy. I don't know what guy. I know it's going to sound bad, but I'm going to say the black guy. So if it sounds bad, I apologize.
I'm looking for his name. I think it's Sean Patrick Thomas was the boy from the one we were talking about.
Right, but what's the character name? I could care less what the fuck he did in another movie. Save the Last Dance, wipe my ass. I don't know.
No, wait, that is him, Sean Patrick Thomas. I got him confused with the Rookie of the Year. He Barbershop. I couldn't think of the movie that I saw him from, but it was Barbershop.
Because he's black, he had to be in Barbershop.
It was an Ice Cube movie. He played like the one guy that the white black dude was ribbing on or whatever.
He was in a lot of movies at that time,
Oh yeah.
past few years. But yeah,
Not to be confused with the guy from Malibu Most Wanted.
he takes
Don't
fucking
dust your ass.
he takes fucking paprika and throws it at fucking Michael Myers, a guy who could take fucking explosions, other shots, knives, blades, hatchets, all kinds of shit.
How strong do you think he really is? Because
Bullets. And then he
Holy
struggled
water
with fucking paprika in the eyes.
that dude had to have been lifting about 4 times his body weight to be able to lower himself down from the ceiling right before he made his first kill
Right.
at the asylum.
Yeah.
One-handed.
Yeah, very mighty Michael Myers. Okay, but yet fucking he struggles with paprika. And then he kills the guy.
Did he say achoo? I don't remember him saying achoo.
All I know is he struggled with paprika, a spice. So apparently, just throw spices at fucking Michael Myers, and you.
Did you know? No, side note. Did you know that if you mix salt and pepper, it will make paprika? Did you know that?
It will not make paprika.
Yes, it will. I watch Blue's Clues with my little girl, and salt and pepper be fucking, and they made paprika, they made sage, I think they made cinnamon too. So either they're fucking and making random spices, or Pepper is a whore, and she be fucking everybody.
So you're saying all these spices are a derivative from salt and pepper?
That's what Blue's Clues be teaching me.
Then you need to stop watching Blue's Clues, my friend.
Why do you think Steve left?
Because he was gay.
What about Joe? Not me. What about the Joe? Moving on. that was funny. So did we not mention the camera guy? Remember the camera guy when he's setting up?
That was the first kill. And I'm happy he died first because he was fucking useless.
He was first to be killed in the house. But who the fuck buys tripods with spikes on them?
Idiots.
They made it look like a fucking real like lawn dart fucking spike. I've seen some tripods. There's that motherfucker, that leg would basically do this break in half.
Right.
I mean, you probably get some, punction, but it's gonna break. And it's gonna be all mangled up. It went like straight through his throat. What other kills can we talk about that Michael did?
All right, you got the useless setup guy. You had, I don't want to say the guy's color, but that guy who was in Save the Last Dance, he threw paprika. The guy that was in the baseball movie, he died. How did he die? Knife through the fucking head. And what sucks is you don't see the kill really. You see like broken up webcam image crap, and then boom, knife to the top of the head.
Now that mirror had to be at least two-way glass or something, right? Because yeah, I mean it had to be a setup for like, because the house isn't obviously. They placed the fucking baby crib to make it look like he was fucking raised in a extremely abusive household. Everything was made it look like it was stage, obviously for effect and whatever entertainment value.
Right, that was a prop house.
Yeah,
set up to be a prop house.
Yeah, and they make no. I mean, I'm just thinking of the original movie, the mirror that his sister was looking at while she was kind of like before he killed her. In this film, they make reference to it, but I can't. Is it the exact same mirror, or just making it kind of look like it's? Because what's her name sits on it, Kate.
I think it's the same one. Yeah, but I think it's the same one.
So, anyways, Bill Miller, Mike Myers goes to the mirror, stabs Rookie of the Year in the top of the head, says, "Bye, bitch. See you at American Wedding." And then who else died? Didn't that one couple were gonna like get it on, and that kind of emo couple? Trying to look at that dude's name.
Wait, I think after that you had. Hold on, let me take a look. Because I wrote it down. Kills.
Was her name Donna?
I don't remember the name. I just remember their hair and their boobs. But yeah, he dies. Then yeah, you get to see Katie Sackhoff, I think in the bra, because I think she was going to try to make out with the guy you're talking about.
Yeah, I think his name was Jim or something.
Yeah, and there was then after that you got the curly haired white guy, and then the redhead, who was cute.
Yeah. I think those-
After that, think is when they find out the house is rigged.
Fake. Yeah. They find the corpse. Yeah, they find the corpses, and then
right, because that wall breaks down or something.
we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. I told you at the beginning, this ain't a professional podcast.
Tell them hit pause, go to the bathroom, go get a drink, something to eat, and go relax.
Yeah, because we are fixing to get into
make whoopee with somebody. Just don't throw paprika in somebody's eyes.
If you're gonna make whoopee, this would be the perfect time to introduce my audience to the great people of Purple Chew. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Purple Chew.
Purple Chew. You've heard of Blue Chew. You've heard of Viagra, Cialis. Purple Chew is the generic of the generics. Same high quality ingredients found in said medication.
That's
only
right.
at
Being picked off the side of the road by some little kid in Ecuador where some guy's behind him cracking a whip. Only the finest ingredients off of the side of the road. Just like how they pick kratom.
they're not chiclets. It's medical medication for your
medical ingenuity
ED problems. Yes, and see the people at
your-
Purple Chew, the
wait,
people
wait,
at Purple Chew,
for your ET problem.
ET, yes, Eddie Torres, the extra
ET,
testicle, will
yeah, ET
come on here
phone-
later
phone
on in
call.
this episode and claim that his ET problem is cured by Purple Chew. Do you know who Eddie Torres is?
No.
He's the first extraterrestrial illegal alien to set foot on American soil and European soil. He will gladly back this company. He's actually the spokesman for this company that I am pushing on this podcast.
For Purple Chew.
As sadly as it sounds, ladies and gentlemen, but if
Really?
you want to make whoopee in a haunted
Is it
house
Purple
this
Chew
Halloween,
because the head is, but wait. Is it Purple Chew because the head of the PPs could get purple?
nail on the head, my friend, nail on the head.
I kind of figured
I need
that.
I need to get you in contact with their marketing, because that was the exact question I asked them when I was in contact with these great people, and they not only assured me that they not only assured me that I was wrong. It's named Purple Chew for that same reason. And as you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, this sponsor spot is so fucked up. It's just randomly popped up, like your boner will be when you pop up Blue Chew 2 hours from now. So
Purple Chew. Chew.
That's the only reason why they're generic of the generic. They same ingredients.
But you said
takes
Blue
twice as
Chew.
long,
You meant
but it takes
Purple
twice
Chew.
as long. But it
Well,
takes twice.
you meant Purple Chew. You said Blue Chew. Rewind
Purple
it
Chew.
back. You'll hear it. Come on, you want to get sponsors and you were worried about me? You said the wrong fucking name, sponsor, Joey.
Well,
Come
they're a
on.
competitor, and if Purple Chew knows what's right, good for them, they'll pay me more money to not say the other word.
Okay, that then let's hope for the best.
Hopefully they have Spotify and they listen to this. Joe Rogan's people, holla at me.
We'll be sponsored by us.
Well, we sure as hell ain't sponsored by fucking Prairie Farms. Sponsored by
Oh,
fucking
but we should
Max.
be. And sponsored by us.
What the fuck are us?
Dill pickle chips. And if you put a P there, you got putz, which is Jewish for pee-pee.
This show has gone off the rails and I fucking love it.
Good.
So, with the sponsor spot out of the way, let's continue our discussion as we were talking about the kills. Now, the fake corpses and the walls.
Right.
Now we're getting close to the end. Now, at this time.
Well, wait. Because, all right, wait. After that, I think he goes and he kills Katie Sackhoff.
Yeah.
Okay. Or as many done to Katie, they jacked off because she was hot in that movie.
She's hot.
I think she screams. What does she do? She screams and then Michael just fucking with the knife.
Yeah.
Okay, now remember, this is a guy that was struggling against fucking Paprika. So all of a sudden, he sees perfectly fine, musters up a lot of strength, and with a lot of precision, just by swinging his arm a certain way, slices her head clean off. And then you see her lovely head
just there.
Just there on the floor, ready to be picked up and, you know, have many things done with it. But yeah, after that, then what? He finds the doofy guy that wanted to bang the redhead girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Now again, he struggled with fucking Paprika.
If y'all are playing the drinking game at home, that's Paprika's 2 shots of Jaeger. Continue.
Or whatever you may have in your home that you can enjoy safely in your home, whatever.
I might add, you can take purple chew with alcohol. It won't do shit. I mean, it'll do something, but it ain't gonna affect. So you can have sex with a dead corpse.
No. Just no, Joey, no sex with a corpse.
Okay, I'm gonna edit that fucking piece out there.
That's because that's a really dead fuck. It really is. It's a dead fuck. So anyway, he grabs this doofus fucking head. And he just starts squeezing. Now, this is Michael fucking Myers. Look at all the shit that he does before or did before. Like
who would win, Michael Myers or the Terminator? Because that motherfucker is strong as fuck.
Terminator.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
But we also established that Michael Myers can take bullets, blades.
Whoopie fucking do.
Whoopie cushions.
Terminator just has to grab him and pull his body apart and then take off the head. So with that said, speaking of head and not Al Snow, you said he was so strong that he was able to pull himself and the girl and that angle and all that. Took a lot of strength. Then why couldn't he squeeze that guy's skull and make it explode or have crap ooze out of the ears or eyes bulge, pop out, all kinds of gross shit? No, you just see blood coming from the eyes. You hear a crack and that's it.
That's really all you need for the effects, I'm assuming. But like,
it was stupid.
Most of these kills are kind of dumb. They are kind of like just
right. That's what I'm saying compared to a lot of others. And then he goes and what? I think he goes after the redhead girl next, I believe.
Yeah. But what I was getting at before you got into this whole thing about the Deckard guy. The Deckard guy is probably one of many people who are streaming this shit in their homes, you know, live chatting. Look behind you.
Yeah.
And he's at this party, he's live streaming it, and then he starts getting the attention of people throughout the whole fucking party that are kind of basically looking for a private room to get some private time with their, you know, partners or whatever.
Yeah, they're looking to bang.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, he just wants to watch that because he has an internet relationship with that girl. Maybe she was shoving cucumbers up her ass.
Should he have been, would he been better off just looking at porn?
Yeah.
At that time?
Yeah.
What was it? What did Chatterbait?
Chatterbait didn't exist, but other sites did, and I remember them.
So Deckard, that's right.
Wait. You got to remember, you're talking about a time where you could use that service. If you remember, Love at AOL. I think that's what Match.com is now. But you had love at AOL. You could use the AOL Messenger.
Oh yeah, the chat rooms.
Yeah. Well, just, yeah. And hook up and talk with
Yeah.
people, set up the dating profile and talk with people there.
Age and what's your sex and what's your bra size? Yeah, all that
ASL,
stupid shit.
age, sex, location. I used to say,
ESL, English is a second language. Ole.
yeah. I used to say 57, yes, and in my garage. And believe it or not, I still talk to chicks with that response. Yeah, I did good at love and AOL back then.
You should be on that show. You remember that old VH1 show? It was that dude that would try Masters of Seduction or some shit, but it was like a weird dude with a fuzzy fucking top hat and goggles. And he was teaching a bunch of nerds how to pick up women at the bars.
No, I don't think I would want to be on that. I didn't need any help back then.
Hooking up with a hitman.
Yeah,
There you go.
Well, I was younger, better looking, and made a hell of a lot more money. So sometimes in life, that's all you need.
Just pull out that fat stack.
Honestly, pretty much that's sometimes that. Not saying that's what you need to be with or get attention from a woman or guy or whoever you want to date. But fuck, it does help. Makes things a hell of a lot simpler. Because I was terrible when I was younger. I remember I hooked up with one chick and I felt bad because she literally lied on her profile. She was sending these beautiful fucking pictures. God help me. I got to make the sign of the cross because this is going to sound bad. But
Was
anyway,
her name Debbie?
No. Teresa. But anyway,
Mother
she's sending
Teresa.
these pics and I'm seeing things from this angle and everything. And
It's all lighting, bro. It's all lighting.
I learned it I learned it the fucking hard way because I had her meet me at a restaurant. And I said, all right. And I knew the guy from the restaurant. So I had arranged it so that she have her there before me. So I called up the guy and, hello, blah, 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 yeah. She there. He says to me, yeah, she's there. She's at the table. I said, all right. And he's like, well, Mike, wait. I said, no, I got to go. I'll be there. Yeah, I should have spoke with him. Holy fuck.
Was she visually basically, did she look like she could make Ray Charles flinch?
Dude, Ray Charles would not even want his fucking vision back.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, I was a little heavy, but I was square jawed, good hairdo, dressed nice.
Did you hear?
Drove a decent car.
Did you hear the story of the girl who put her man in
Well, wait, I didn't even finish mine. You're telling me about something. So anyway, I'm there. I see through the glass and I'm saying to myself, fuck, I just wasted like $3 in gas to come down here. Right. I'm like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go in. Maybe I'm making it worse than what it seems. So I go in, sit down.
Maybe she could have sucked Crumb off a hitch.
No. I'll just leave.
You just wasted your time and your money.
Pretty much. And
you got you got not catfish because I guess it was the same person, but in a way you got catfished.
Catfish, crawfished, mud daubered, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So I pretty much said, oh, I gotta go. See you later. I'm not going to degrade the person because right now I'm no prize myself. But yeah, back then I was very arrogant. But at that time, you had the power with love and AOL and all that shit. All these dating apps and sites weren't crap shit compared to what was available 20 years ago and what you could do. Or people.
I remember chatting. You remember the website Shockwave? We played games and stuff.
Yeah.
There was a game on there. It was like a ink something. It was like charades. And it was like you would play charades with random people, but it was also like a chat. And I remember in school playing and chatting with these people, these women and stuff online. And my go-to, as stupid as it sounds, was because I don't know. All I said was they asked, "Oh, what do you look like?" And I remember saying George Lopez for whatever fucking reason came into mind to say that. Maybe because he was a famous Mexican. I don't know. And it
He's
went
an ugly motherfucker.
well. That's what I'm getting at. It went from you sound cool, blah blah blah, and then oh my god, click. Hello, you're drawing an elephant. Am I right? Hello.
All right, let me just tell you. During that date, all I could vision, to give you an idea, remember the Disney movie of Quasimodo?
Yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's what I saw when I seen her.
Oh, and I got a crooked eye. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, I'm not going to go into many details. I mean, I felt bad. Then her friend somehow was fucking calling me, telling me all kinds of shit, because I would talk to both of them on the phone, believe it or not.
And she was just mad that you ditched her.
Yeah, but then she wanted to hook up, and that's all that was about, because she was degrading her friend too. Oh, you knew this was going to happen. You knew she wasn't going to be that great. You did. What the fuck? Your friend's sending me fucking pictures. I'm thinking, all right, this is good. You know, I didn't expect a fucking doggy bag, you know, like you take home. I'm expecting grade A fucking Wagyu. And instead, what do I get?
Chef Boyardee.
Pretty
Meat
much.
sauce.
But then the icing on the cake, her friend wanted to wind up doing something. I said, you know what? As bad as you may think I am, you're really shit as a friend. Really shit as a friend. How fucking dare you?
As you were banging her in the back of a fucking Olive Garden parking lot. You
Dude,
giving her the fucking
I
ride.
will never be caught in a fucking Olive Garden. That shit is terrible. That stuff is absolutely fucking terrible. No respectable Italian would fucking eat there.
All right, before we go on a fucking 45-minute tirade about Italian food, let's finish this. Let's finish this discussion on Halloween. Resurrection.
Chef Boyardee, the fucking white man's creation. You know how many Italians that has embarrassed fucking Chef Boyardee? That now we get the stereotype like Peter fucking Griffin. Hey, bibbidi boppy, bobbidi boopy. Yeah, that shit. We could fucking thank Chef Boyardee for that.
I think Taco Bell for being the #1 Mexican restaurant in America. But to each their own.
Why do you thank them? What do they do for you as a Mexican person besides give you cheap shit Mexican fucking food and use the dog as a stereotype?
Have you ever ate an enchilada?
What is that? A Mexican with a little dick?
Olay. Enchilada was a big ass burrito with enchilada sauce. And that dog was a national treasure. God dang it. He could have caught Godzilla if he wanted to. Let's be real.
That's right. I remember that. That's right. Yeah, but no, I love those commercials with the dog. I just don't like Taco Bell's food. Not anymore, at least. I used to when they used to use and give real steak on their food. Oh, yeah. Like those Cruncheritos. What is it? A Cruncherito or a Crunch Supreme? I don't know. Or Gordita. I don't know. Whatever it's called. They used to use real steak and you could pay to add it in. I loved it. It was fantastic. I would substitute that nasty ground beef and order like 2 side portions of steak to put in. And it was fantastic, Joey. Because what was it? Just sour cream, lettuce, tomato, pico de gallo, a little rice in the steak.
Yeah, it was the grilled stuffed burrito. It was the steak grilled stuffed burrito. That's it.
Okay,
it used to be the #1 or the #1 menu or combo on the menu, whatever. And they changed it up, and it's like
Joey, it was delicious.
All the good shit out.
Fantastic.
It was. I remember when they used to have half-pound.
It would cost me
burritos for $1.
$13 for that.
Yeah.
And now the restaurants won't even do it. You can't order extra steak or steak substitute, nothing. They give you like 4 or 5 strips and you're paying about $3. And they're very small strips too. like a hooker on her knees, that type of strip. But anyway, yeah, Tyra Banks is the next kill.
Yeah, but when before we got into that whole online tirade dating thing, I was saying, didn't he make his way to the house or something at the very end?
That was near the end.
Okay.
Decker was nowhere near the house till the very end. And that's a story we will touch upon.
That was the original catfish because this kid was a freshman in high school. Right. And she was
we'll talk about that at the end, and there's a reason why. You'll see.
By the time we get to the fucking end, it's gonna be fucking 12 o'clock.
No, it's not. Well, if you keep yapping about shit, it will. Come on, let's skim through.
Okay, Tinder man.
I never used Tinder.
Catfish, getting catfished at the Taco Bell. What were we talking about?
I wasn't catfished at Taco Bell. You taking those fucking gummies again, bro?
I need to re-up on those motherfuckers. Hit up Hero gummies at 9 Clouds Up in San Antonio.
There you go. Good plug. But yeah, Tyra Banks is next. Somehow she winds up being strung up and hung. Okay, so why the hell was she in this fucking movie?
Because she's Tyra Banks.
No, hold it.
Chick.
Wait. Technically, she was not strung up and hung. Again, that's for the very end. They only cut 2. You see Tyra Banks dead. That's it. You don't know how. You don't know nothing. So then after that, Dexter Kid is texting that girl, the internet girl he likes, telling her to try to get the fuck out of the house and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got to remember, in that time, he killed the redhead girl, however he did, crushed that guy's skull, killed the guy from Save the Last Dance, killed the baseball movie kid, killed Katie Jackoff, killed the useless setup tech guy.
Yeah, the only one alive is Sarah and Tara Banks and Busta. Well, see, Busta already.
Well, no, Tyra Banks is dead because you've seen her. So there's only Internet Girl and Busta Kung Fu Freddy.
Yeah, well, Freddy's already dressed up as Michael at this time, right?
Right, exactly. And then he meets up with them, and then it's like a comedy skit.
Yeah.
I'm you. You're me. If you're me, then who's you? That type of stuff.
Yeah.
So they go back and forth, and they do what? They try to have a fight. So, and I thought it was corny because
it was the corniest thing of the whole movie.
Michael has struggles with fucking paprika, but yet
take a shot.
That's right. But then Kung Fu Freddy, who's a regular fucking human, Michael Myers is doing the Norman Bates fucking psycho stab on him 2-3 times, and Kung Fu Freddy goes down.
But he's
and Michaels
alive.
Is just there. Right. Then Michaels is just there, yada, yada, yada. And then he tries to kill Internet Girl. But then, oh no, Kung Fu Freddy is alive. And he comes back.
Treat, motherfucker.
That's right. And then goes, whoa.
You wanted to get to this part there so bad.
Yeah, it's racial cultural appropriation.
It was 2002.
That's right.
But technically, they probably made it in 01. I doubt they made it during 2002, but
from what I understood, they started the recording or making of this movie right directly after Halloween H2O.
Okay.
And they tried to do it quick. So with a budget like that, because it didn't cost a lot. I mean, it cost a lot back then, but that's nothing compared to now. Just look how the movie was in its budget. You can tell that was made quick, with maybe within a year or less. But anyway, yeah. Wah! Kung Fu kick. Then he goes and he electrocutes Michael's Myers. And then what?
I'm alive, bitch.
Falls into a bunch of wires. And then he says that line like Kentucky Fried Motherfucker or something like that, or whatever he says. It's something about fried chicken.
Cheesy one-liners at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. And he dies by getting electrocuted, mangled in wires, frying. Freddie carries her out of the house, and you'll see how this plays now to the end of what I'm going to say or what talk with you. So they're outside and they're talking. You see the hospital, or what is it? The morgue.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know that the coroner
Myers-
takes him or something, right?
Right. And Myers is alive. And then the movie is over or something like that. Not much happened after the morgue. Now, here's where the stuff I was going to say plays in. Supposedly, because I did some reading on it, saw something, and I didn't know this because I myself was wondering why there was never any special features, clips, outtake, nothing done on the movie. There's no DVD special anything of this.
Really?
Apparently, something was leaked from the studio and it went onto the internet at that time.
Oh,
All
shit.
that footage that could have been on a DVD was leaked onto the internet. Some kind of file that could be downloaded. But apparently it's very, very low quality footage of the stuff that they could have put to DVD. Maybe they had plans to do it. I don't know. But it's like that footage got lost and somehow it wound up on the net. So they couldn't do nothing. I don't know what's going on. But they show a video of Myers as a kid with his family. That I thought was great. Why that wasn't put into the movie, I don't know, because it would have shown why Michael had such an attachment with that house. Shows him as a kid in that house. They also show Tyra Banks being murdered by Michael Myers. She gets strangled by the wires that are in that room that she is in. He goes, he gets the wires, wraps her around the neck, lifts her, strangles her. So see, that's how she dies. It's not in the movie. So with that, then you go and you see another death of someone I can't remember, but they wind up showing that as well. They also showed a bunch of I guess, whoever may have survived and maybe her friends or whatnot, talking about if Myers is alive or dead. You also could see, or one may have seen, or it was out there, some kind of an alternate ending or something they considered an alternate ending. They showed that internet kid, Dexter, whatever his name is, he's actually the one that comes through the house, picks up that internet girl, not Freddie, saves her, carries her out of the house. So he winds up being the one to save the girl and not Freddie. He takes her out of the house.
And all this was supposed to be like special DVD footage, or all this got leaked?
Right. Yeah. Or put in the movie. Or they could at least put it in as a director's cut. They weren't able to because they lost the footage.
That's crazy.
So
that's some shit I wouldn't even looked up or looked into.
Yeah. And it's stuff that I think they should have put in the movie at least.
Because I remember you saying that they were thinking of making it a trilogy or making another sequel based on it.
Exactly. Yes. Now, and that's how that could have played in, because Michael opens up his eyes, right?
Yeah.
And see, there was like I mentioned, there was a segment where whoever was outside talking with the girl who survived and Freddie, talking if Michael is alive. What about this? What about that? So that could have played into Michael opening up his eyes.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now you remember, what was it, 6? Like they tried to incorporate the Thorn cult from like the 3rd Halloween movie.
Yeah, I actually, believe it or not, I somewhat liked that concept, and that was in the director's cut. I mean, yeah, it was a little corny, but they could have at least put some aspects of that in the movie, because that whole Thorn thing, whether you like the tattoo or not, whether you like the doctor getting the tattoo on his wrist, how it appears, because he's the new leader, whether you like it or not, that's just,
but there's a story
the
within that.
Right. Just the concept of it alone gives one a better understanding of why or how Michael became the entity that he is.
Yeah.
Why he's so evil, why he cannot die, why he's kind of like possessed.
Yeah.
Because literally, pretty much he is possessed and he can't die because it's from that entity.
Yeah.
I think they should have played into, not heavily, just go into a little bit of the history. A little, they could have done it a little bit better than what they did in the movie. But see, wasn't that what Halloween Season of the Witch was supposed to be? It was supposed to go into something like that with Thorn and the pumpkins and what the guy was trying to do. But they didn't touch on it, in my view, as good as that movie did, like you said, with the Thorn trilogy, the one that Paul Rudd was in.
Yeah. But see, like the whole Halloween franchise was supposed to be like an anthology. Each movie, each sequel to be something, because Halloween 1 and 2, boom, that story's done.
That's right.
Technically. And then, the next Halloween was about something else, but people didn't like that. This was the age of killers in the 80s, Freddy Krueger, Jason, Pinhead. And so they did 4, 5, or they did 4, the Return of Michael Myers, 5, I forget the name of that one, The Revenge.
Yeah, Revenge of I think it's Revenge or something like that.
Yeah, and then the 6th one was The Curse or something. I didn't even know there was a part 6 because
a lot of people
got into the Halloween movies during that AMC Fear Fest. They would show it, on AMC, Halloween's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and they would never show 6.
Right, but that's how a lot of people found out, because I believe it was a theatrical release. I think I could be wrong. I don't know, but it came out at a time where it got overshadowed by a lot of other movies and events that came out around that time frame.
Was it 94 or 96 that it came out? I'm gonna have to look.
I'm not exactly sure. I think it was 95.
I remember H2O, the hype that it had coming out, because, oh my God, Jamie Lee Curtis is coming back. And that movie was so big because I remember just the hype from like reading the Entertainment Weekly magazines and just everything that was coming out to promote the movie. And it didn't dawn on me that, okay, why are they so happy that she's coming back? Well, because she wasn't in those other movies. And this is basically starting another timeline. It's like all those movies don't mean shit. 1, 2, and then this one. And then from what we see, the resurrection is the end of that.
Yep.
But
so this was kind of like its own thing. See now, because you had the Rob Zombie. What was it? A trilogy he did, right?
He did 2, 2007 and 2009. I like those. Those are pretty.
I did enjoy the Rob Zombie remakes. They were a little different, a little unique. I liked his touch on it. But what a lot of people did not like, and this is just me going and reading a lot of articles on it and seeing a lot of reviews. A lot of the people had an issue with the nudity and how the women were depicted, that they were being killed, running around naked and all that crap. Well, shit, he was just trying to emulate the old horror slasher style films that were in the 70s and 80s. where you had the young girl, she could have been naked doing whatever, and
Did you
she's
see-
helpless. And
not
of
to
course,
cut
the
you off.
killer's going to strike him when
Yeah.
she's naked.
like a typical slasher movie. But did you see
Right.
that there was an article that came out because of the new Halloween Kills movie that depicted a gay couple being killed, that all of a sudden Michael Myers is a homophobe?
I was going to touch on that, and if you notice, I sent that tweet out 2 days ago.
Yeah, I saw you too, and I saw another person mention it on Instagram.
It is all
But
over
just-
social media. It
it's
is
stupid.
all over websites.
Yeah,
Bro.
but is it more
seriously.
clickbait just for them to click on the article, or do
No,
people really
it's
believe
not-
this crap?
No, people believe that because that's what they wrote. That's what they want to believe. And yes, it'll strum up a lot of views of business,
Yeah, of course.
but that is their point of view and opinion. I think it's absolutely friggin' ridiculous. No, Myers is not homophobic. And a lot of people don't even know those two Johns, the one that was called Little John, that was actually the bigger John. That's what Michael McDonald, I think his name is. That's the guy who played Stewart on Man TV. The guy's a great actor.
Okay, yeah.
Great actor, great playing Stewart, right?
Yeah.
These people are morons. Why? It's Michael fucking Myers. He's gonna kill people. Why? Because they're in the Myers fucking house.
That
Not
and they're
that
in
he's
the
killing
fucking
them
way.
because they're gay. Right. It's not because they're gay. It's because they're in his house. Why? At the end, what do they show? Michael in his house in the window.
He's
He
probably
wanted
pissed off
his
'cause they
house
drank-
back.
He's probably pissed off because they drank his peanut butter chocolate milk. Let's be real. That shit's
Could've-
you from what you've told me, that shit sounds delicious as fuck. I
Oh
would
my
not
God.
mind getting the runs after drinking some of that shit.
You know what? Maybe the gay couple would have been alive that they threw fucking paprika in this Michael Myers eyes.
There you go. Salt and pepper in that motherfucker's eye.
That's right. But no, that was stupid and corny. See that
The
th-
paprika,
those
take a shot.
articles right there just added more stupidity to what the Halloween Kills movie was. Now, don't get me wrong, the kills were much better, a hell of a lot better than Halloween Resurrections kills. The
Oh, by
kills in
far.
Halloween Kills were most of them were fucking brutal, right?
The kills in the first Halloween were better than the kills in Resurrection. I mean,
Agreed.
the kills
so
in
the-
Halloween Part 3 were better than the kills in Halloween Resurrection. At least they had a jingle.
Yeah. Yeah. And
It's
I
howdy
actually
doody
liked
time.
how they composed the Halloween Myers theme, in this Halloween Kills. But yeah, it just added more stupidity to the movie. Halloween Kills, I did not like the first like 45 minutes of it. I don't want to go into too much detail, but if you know me, you know what I'm going to say. It's like they had to
They
have
depicted the shits.
every diverse type of character known to man within the first 45 minutes while they're trying to tell a story. Never mind bloated Anthony Michael fucking Hall. Never mind that. Okay. It was ridiculous. They had to have every diverse person. Why? Just to fucking kill them off uselessly. Why? You're having us getting to know these characters and get into them, their stories, why they're there, just to pointlessly friggin' die by Michael Myers. All for at the end. For what? Bloated Anthony Michael Hall and a whole bunch of others trying to revenge kill, doing a circle jerk like thing around Myers, trying to kill him. And what happens? That fails. Because he's alive, which we all knew he was going to be alive. Why? Because Halloween Ends is coming out next year. That's been highly publicized. So
Didn't they,
you got to
didn't they
be
film them back to back or something?
what?
Didn't they film them back to back?
That I have no idea on. Honestly, I just know that it's in post and it's ready to come out next year.
I didn't even know they were coming out with that. Because I mean, not to be a dick, but I hadn't even seen the new Halloween movies. This one that just came out and the one that came out a couple years ago.
You didn't
I mean,
see it?
I wanted to watch that one before I watched Halloween Kills, but it's not on any stream service.
You have to watch the first one. That
Yeah,
was
that's why I'm saying,
really-
like, I'm not gonna watch Halloween Kills without seeing the first one. It's kind of like I didn't watch A Quiet Place 2 because I only saw part of A Quiet Place 1. And
Well,
if for
like-
me, when I watch something, I like watching from the beginning, even if it's a show or a movie, before I get invested in something. Like, I've done it before where I've gotten into a movie or franchise or something, like, oh, I watched the third sequel, and then I went back. 'Cause I did that with Terminator. I watched Terminator 2 first before I even saw the first one. Had I known Arnold Schwarzenegger was supposed to be the bad, it was, viewed as a bad guy, it would have made more sense why she tripped the fuck out in the insane asylum. But watching that one first, you're gonna like, oh, okay, why the fuck she running away? Oh, because he's a big dude and he's gonna shoot you. But there was a reason to it. That motherfucker was after. Yeah, so I learned from that mistake years ago.
The Halloween that was before this, in many people's view, was a much better Halloween movie than Halloween Kills. This movie was just purely filler. This movie is just to be watched for the kills, not for a story, not for a plot, because Laurie Strode, as compared to the movie prior, doesn't really do much. She's just in a hospital trying to heal up. She goes through a crazy phase. Her and the sheriff cop guy, whoever it was from the last movie, divulge that they like each other. They try to sidetrack you with stupidity, because that mob at the end is all going crazy because they want to kill Myers. They were all getting caught up with the hype.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bunch of ex-cons that escape, and they think one of them is Michael Myers. So you get sidetracked for about a half hour with that stupidity, only for that guy to fucking off himself because of the pressure.
Nah, I gotta check it out. I gotta
I'm
go
just gonna
find the
say-
first one just so I can set myself up.
Yeah.
How long is it gonna be on Peacock?
For a while.
For a while.
I
mean, I
think.
have my ways. I have my.
Oh no!
ways of
Wait!
finding
I
it.
think it's until the end of this month, and that's it. I think they said streaming for 1 month on Peacock.
Kind of like how HBO Max does it. Yeah.
Yeah, because
That
it
makes
was an
sense.
exclusive. But listen, do not get your hopes up. I might as well tell you, the Strode family. There's only Strode left.
Well, they're
You'll-
fucking save me
Laurie-
$5 a month.
Laurie Strode. The daughter dies.
Spoiler alert, guys. Paprika, take a shot.
Yeah, Paprika.
Take
I-
another
I-
shot.
Sorry if you think I spoiled it for you, but you should have watched the movie already.
I should have done a lot of things. I should have been a cowboy.
Not you.
Oh,
Talking to whoever may listen. Should have watched the movie already.
paprika.
not gonna
Should have taken a
divulge-
shot again.
That's right. I'm not going to divulge all of you to you. You'll watch it like everybody else and be
I
disappointed.
feel like this is a scene from Half Baked where you're like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool, grandma. And fuck you, I'm out.
That's
With that
right.
being said, that is that. This is it.
Fuck Paprika.
Take a shot. Thank you.
Because that's the
YankeBilly.
only thing that could stop Michael fucking Myers worse than anything else.
Maybe
Not
one
even
of those
smoked. Not even fucking smoked paprika. Regular fucking paprika looked like.
I hope y'all are all fucked up playing this paprika drinking game.
That's right.
Courtesy of my guest, YankeBilly. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for
Thank
reaching
you,
out.
Joey.
I sent a
Ah,
tweet out. Anybody want to do a movie
You
with
reached
me?
out to me.
You
Well,
only
in
want to reach
general,
back
That's right. And I reached and I grabbed you.
around.
No, I grabbed you right from the front. I don't go around nothing.
Well, that being said, guys, thank you again for checking out the episode. Please stay tuned for the month of November.
And remember, Purple Chew,
Remember
Why?
Purple Chew when you're strangling yourself,
because cockheads are purple.
looking at Katie Sackhoff's headless dead body.
That's right. Wondering what to do with a pretty mouth.
Nanu, Nanu. Latest.